Hello. I thought I'd introduce the next car I'm going to play with on here, the 2009 Fiesta. So I mentioned on a previous video, should I buy it, should I not? I kind of in my heart already decided I wanted to get it. I was looking for anything absolutely fundamentally wrong that made me think, yeah, it's not going to happen. There are a few problems with this one. I don't expect it to make profit. I don't know why I bought it really, because at one point I thought, wow, I like to play with cars, I want to make money from cars, but yeah, I think I just enjoy playing with them more than actually making the money from them. So we'll see. I'll talk you about this one, or I have talked to you about it on another video actually. So I'll talk you about what I'm going to do, what I found so far. I'll go and have a look. So first thing, I don't like these wheel trims that are on the car. That tyre has a flat or a slow puncture. It's been pumped up fully by me just to check and make sure it wasn't just someone just letting the air out for fun. So that tyre's done. So I knew I already had to do something with these wheels and tyres. So what I did do is I was on eBay. It might have been a bit later in the day and I might have had a beer. The listing description said that they were 190, I think, 50s. No, 195.50 is what they were labelled as on the description. It did say check pictures carefully, and the pictures did say 55, so yeah, not much I can do about that really. But they're 16s, so because of that, the overall size of the wheel and tyre is a little bit bigger than the old one. But I like them. I don't know if you can see those wheels and tyres on there. The other thing is they only came with 3 tyres, so I knew I had to buy another tyre for that anyway, but I think with the other tyres, as you can see, the other tyres over here, I needed to do that tyre anyway and didn't like the wheel trims. So in my head, the mathematics said, get a set of alloys because it will look a lot nicer. I don't think I'll make any money off of it, but it will look a lot nicer if it can go out the road like that. Now I've got a bit of a problem with whether are they going to rub or not. What I've done here is I've just taken, you can see down there, I've taken the bolt for the shockers out and I'm going to jack the car to the max, take the handbrake off and see if we get a lot of rubbing from this side. I've got the other standard size on that side as well, so if there's no rubbing on the back, I suspect the front will be better than the back. It looks like there's a lot more clearance on the front than there is in the back. So we'll give them a try. If they don't rub, then all I need to do is get one tyre, and there's a part worn. They're not too expensive to get, so I'll get a part worn for the fourth wheel, and then that will do. Otherwise, I'm really not too sure because I don't like the plastic wheel trims that are on it. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. What else am I going to do? So I have noticed underneath, obviously it failed an MOT, which is why I ended up getting it. And you can see there is a rust patch. There's a bit there, but generally speaking, the rest of it's quite solid. I don't know if I can get the camera in. Brilliant. I've just been spending about 5 minutes there talking to myself and realised that all I've done was take a picture on picture mode. Right, back under the seals. So I've noticed that you can see that there's like a seam that runs around. Both seals, both sides have got a patch like that that's solid. So someone has previously welded this by the looks of it. Yeah, I'll show you the other side though. The other side has got, wow, it's a much bigger hole, but it does seem to come back. It's a bit flaky there. Oh, a bit flaky there, as you can see. But there is some solid metal. That's solid. That bit is solid. There's some bubbling, but yeah, I reckon I've got enough decent metal just to be able to put a patch on there. Underneath all looks okay. There's quite a few new pipes by the looks of it, like brake pipes, and the fuel filler neck looks relatively new. I did spot a hole. It's a bit flaky, so I poked it and ended up making myself a hole. So again, it's not cosmetics, that should be good. So beyond that, I'm not sure what to do with the car. I do want to get the wheels looking nice. I've got the bumper is damaged. I think it's had a bad repair in the past because the colour match there isn't ideal. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. There you go, it's probably a good one so you can see the difference in the colour. And I've got a damaged reflector. It looks like I can get one of them for about 90 quid. And then on the door is a similar situation where I've got a bit of a crease here that you might not even notice, or you could pull it out, touch that up with a pen. But it's this bit that I don't like. The rest of those scrapes should mostly come out, but it's so dinted along that panel if I can get a door for cheap enough as well, get a door, get a bumper with the alloy wheels on it, that's a lovely, lovely first car. You know, it's only the 1.25, and with that spoiler on it, I think it's a nice little motor. So if I can get it on the road for another year, and someone gets a year out of it for I've been on the road for the first year, you know, I'll be really pleased with that. Whether it'll make any profit, very much doubt it. But you know, watch this space, let's see what happens.